So I just finished reading 15 pages of this book, The Millionaire Fastlane by MJ DeMarco. So I wanted to make this quick video to talk about what I've learned from this chapter so that I can retain the information better. The Real Law of Wealth, it's chapter 21, and it starts with a quote that I really liked from Albert Einstein. It says, "Try not to become a man of success, but a man of value." He talks about the law of affection. He says, law of affection is like mathematics. It's an absolute. You cannot debate about it. You cannot have your own interpretation because math is the fact, right? 2 plus 2 is 4. It's obvious, right? Like 1 million is more than 24. It's not like philosophy where you can have your own interpretation, you can have your own way of thinking, your own opinion. Math is absolute. He says, if you want to get rich, start observing the true law of the universe, math. He compares that with the law of attraction. I'm sure you have heard about the law of attraction. The law of attraction, he says it's not a law because it's not absolute. It's a way of thinking. It's more of a theory, he says. It's how you think. You cannot prove it, right? But then he says visualization is crucial only if you take the action too. I also believe that, right? You can think and visualize you getting rich, but if you don't take the action, you won't get rich, right? So you have to combine those both. Positive thinking and visualizing about your goals and your dreams, but also taking the action is very important. And then he talks about the law of affection. The law of affection states that the more lives you affect in an entity you control in scale and or magnitude, the richer you will become. And the simple version of it is affect millions and make millions. It's simple, but it is true, right? If you want to make millions, you have to impact millions of lives. You have to think about how many lives have you touched, what problems are you solving, and what value are you giving to the society. He says the amount of money you have or don't have is a direct reflection on the amount of value you have provided or not provided. Then he says to exploit the law of affection, your business needs to make an impact of either scale or magnitude, or both. What he means by that is with scale, for example, if you sell pen, right? If you want to make millions, you have to sell millions of this pen, or a marker, millions of markers if you want to make millions. That's an example of scale. By magnitude, he means, for example, if you sell real estate, you don't have to sell 1 million real estate, right? Just have to sell a few real estate because a real estate is worth much more than a marker, right? So that's magnitude. He says high value equals to high price equals to high magnitude. He says if you can combine both scale and magnitude, you won't be discussing millions but billions. He gives an example of Steve Jobs. Steve Jobs made an impact on both magnitude and scale and therefore died worth billions. Scale creates millionaires. Magnitude creates millionaires. Scale and magnitude creates billionaires. He says the law of affection is absolute. If you entertain millions, you will be paid millions. It doesn't matter what you do, right? What your profession is. If you are a comedian or entertainer, YouTuber, a teacher, doctor, lawyer, a real estate agent, whatever it is, if you can impact 1 million lives, they will pay you millions as well. The more lives you impact, directly or indirectly, the more wealth you will attract. Make a giant impact a few times or make a small impact millions of times. To serve millions is to make millions. Think big to earn big. So if you want to get wealthy, I would think about how many lives am I impacting? What problems am I solving? And what value am I giving to the society? And if you can do that to millions of lives, you'll make millions and you'll get wealthy. So think about the value that you are giving and the lives that you are impacting. So that was chapter 21. Let me know if you like this type of videos where I talk about what I've learned from a chapter of a book. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace.